Hi, I'm Dr. Angelo Colavita. This collection of videos is a comprehensive guide to answer any questions that you may have after your treatment. How do I do my daily tasks after my initial treatment? What I'm about to explain to you is really the best way to treat the neck through your activities of daily living. The computer is one of the biggest problems that we all have. Everyone hunches over the computer with their head pitched forward. That puts a lot of strain on the neck. A desktop computer is best because you can arrange the screen so that you are looking at the screen at mid-level, as well as putting your hands in a more neutral position where your forearms are parallel to the floor. A laptop is not ergonomic. However, we can adjust that. If you bring the screen to a position where mid-screen is at eye level and you use another keyboard so that your forearms are parallel to the floor, then you can be in a much more ergonomic position so that there's not a lot of strain on the neck and so that the head is not pitched forward. Now, you are going to fail in your posture over time the longer that you sit at the computer. So what winds up happening is after about 10 minutes, this position turns into that position again, regardless of the ergonomics of the workstation. So the best way to deal with that is to set the alarm on your phone for every 15 minutes so that the alarm goes off, you reposture again so that your head is not in a forward position, straining the neck for an extended period of time. One of the biggest problems that we all have is the phone. Most people will sit in front of the phone with their head pitched down. That really creates a lot of strain in the neck. The best way to go ahead and look at your phone is to be in a better posture like this and put your elbow into your side. You could look at the phone all day that way. Just have your eyes down, not your head. The more your head comes down, the more aggravated the neck gets. And that is as well with reading. So when you read, what a lot of people will do is bring their head down like that. The best way to go ahead and read is to go ahead and bring the book up to you, your elbows into your side. Bring your head up, you're looking down with your eyes and not bringing your head forward. That'll protect the neck. As well as writing. If you're at a desk and you're writing, you don't hunch over like this and bring your head forward. That creates a lot of strain in the neck. You can be in an upright posture and write at the same time. You're just going to bring your eyes down, not your head. If you're talking to someone on a plane, at dinner, in the car, most people will have their head turned. For an extended period of time, that will eventually aggravate the neck. So the best thing to do is turn your body as much as you can to eliminate that strain on the neck. If you're traveling on a plane, plane seats are not ergonomically correct. They tend to push your head forward. So therefore, the best thing to do is to use a travel pillow. That'll help support your neck. Or if we gave you a collar, you can use the collar to help support your neck. The biggest problem on the plane then is the seat pushes your head forward and your head is pitched down. So again, whatever you're doing, you need to bring up to you rather than your head down to it. Home hair care, that obviously does not pertain to me. When you brush or blow dry your hair, in particular blow drying your hair, don't lean it forward and then flip your head back like that. That will aggravate the neck. Don't put a towel on your head if you have wet hair. That only adds weight to your head and starts to aggravate your neck. As far as professional hair care, when you go to the salon, don't have your head leaning back into the sink. That porcelain pushes right in the area of the neck where we did our work, and that can seriously aggravate the neck and pull you out of alignment. The best thing to do is to go ahead and lean forward when they wash your hair or go there with your hair washed. In the least, what you want to do is put 2 or 3 folded towels down on top of the porcelain to broaden the contact. When you take a bath, don't lean your head on the tub which is the same situation as when you get your hair done, where that porcelain is pushing on into the neck. If you want to use a pillow or something like that so your head is supported but not jamming into your neck like that. When carrying a purse, it's best to either carry it in your hand or cross body this way. When you are carrying a purse on one shoulder, it tends to pull down on the shoulder and it aggravates the neck. No one seems to think that their purse is heavy, but in most circumstances it is fairly heavy and it will pull down on your neck and your shoulder and aggravate the neck. When carrying a backpack, it is not best to carry the backpack on one shoulder because that pulls down on the shoulder, aggravates the neck. The best way to carry a backpack is to wear it on both shoulders. That way the weight is more evenly distributed and your neck is not being strained. When lifting, the best thing to do is to put that weight over your center of gravity, which is right here. So for example, in lifting a child, what you want to do is grab the child like this so that your center of gravity is right here. The more you extend out to pick up, say out of a crib or off of a chair, what winds up happening is you're straining the traps and the neck by doing that. So be close in where your center of gravity is, and that's a much easier way to pick anything up, even a case of water or whatever it is, because then that way the center of gravity is here and that weight is over your center of gravity, not pulled out where it's going to strain your neck. When you are working at a higher level, your arms are above your head is tipped back, that is very aggravating to the neck. The best thing to do is to raise your position so whatever you're doing is in front of you like this. Packing boxes, any kind of work that you're doing where it's lower like this. The best thing to do is to raise that onto a table or bed, and you can do those things at your level so that your head is not constantly down and aggravating the neck.